Hey guys, Vass from X-Force again with
Scott from North Lakes.
and today we're doing another SCAR. And this time, so basically it's your good old buddy SCAR-H from LDT. Well, it was an LDT with Aries collaboration, but now with extended, so it's DMR, extended handguard. Yeah?
Yep. Yeah. Hey, I'll leave you alone with the handguard for a few minutes.
Man, come on, man, look at that thing. It's extra long. So literally, your typical SCAR-H that we had, with now it's a 2.0, was about there, and now it's just that little bit extra handguard. A few extra inches.
All about the inches.
It's all about the inches. When it comes to these, when you're talking about a big round like the SCAR-H has, this was something that they could do to shoot a little bit further. Of course, in gel, might not always work like that, but if you're looking for that particular type of build, hey, you know, everybody's got a SCAR, you know, big deal. I want a longer SCAR, a bigger SCAR, because I'm a bigger man. Then you get a DMR.
Yeah.
That's right.
If you want to play a role of that designated marksman, so DMR's designated marksman's rifle. Blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
Yeah. At least actually matches in the tans. Matching tans.
You know, there are still a few. You know, tan's always going to be tan. Tan's going to be the 101
46
shades of tan or whatever. So there are a couple of shades.
It's pretty close to the rest of the body though.
Yeah. It's not big, but I mean, being, you know, this handguard is completely different to that handguard. Yep. Then your stock and lower receivers not too far off. You know, your mag is metal, so it's a little bit different to that, and so yeah, you still got a few shades, but they're not massive difference. Probably that one's. Anyway. Tan stand. If you like tan, you know what you're.
It is metal though.
Yeah, it is metal. So all your upper, being SCAR. So a lot of guys ask me, "Oh, is it full metal?" No, SCAR is never full metal. SCAR in its rifle state is metal upper, polymer lower. So this is done to the exact specs of the real one. So if you're looking for a real SCAR, this is pretty much as close as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Now, so. For those of you who are asking, well, all right, it's a little bit different to the old SCAR-H because you've got that bit there. Well, no. So this SCAR-H has a LDX Basic gearbox in it. So no more of your old nylon war interest. Now we've got metal gears, great gearboxes for anybody that's used them in the past. We've sold a ton load and they're just great, never had a problem if you use them right, you know. Don't go trying to blow and put a bigger spring than you probably should, but they run great on M100, 110, 120, awesome. And really, if you're going any harder than that, yeah, you really don't need to.
It's also got a 7.3 stainless steel barrel on it too.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there you go. So yeah, all in all, otherwise, I mean, the rest of it, you know, look, CNC upper is basically one piece from here to there. That in itself is like probably the most expensive thing on this blaster. You know, that piece alone is what probably shot this thing up into its price range. With all the markings and everything, very nicely finished. As we pointed out before, you've got your
individual serial numbers.
That's right, Australian serial numbers for those that care.
So make sure you keep that for any insurance purposes. At least that way the lads on the Discords will keep an eye out if you say, hey, my 4261 SCAR got flogged, and if someone's trying to sell it on a Discord, they'll give you a yell.
Yeah, That's
So
awesome.
it's a
So
good community. So
that's right, and it's always good to sort of make sure you've got your, you know, if you've got a serial number on something, to have it handy there. The other thing, you got your bolt release, flip up
One side.
sides,
push in,
push in,
down.
push down. Yep, ambidextrous fire select, ambidextrous mag release, folding
boot on the back.
Ugg, beautiful Ugg boot on the back that folds. Cheek riser, and
Telescopic sight.
telescope stock.
That's the word.
That's the one. And push the little pin, pull that out. That comes off,
Mini Tamiya.
and that's where your battery goes. Mini Tamiya plugs, silver wiring, beautiful, and plenty of space in there for
Fit
your.
any of our black label batteries in there pretty well.
Yep, very nicely. Like that in. So very easy to get the battery, which is it's always a plus. Hold on, where I put that? I'm not looking, so looks the other way.
Should.
I should look when I'm doing stuff. But
And when you are putting it back
the other
on,
thing is, actually no, you know we're
you
talking.
don't need to. Yeah.
You don't need to. So normally we tell people, hey, careful with your wire so you don't catch it when you put the pin back. The way they've done this is you literally
This time
it pushes on your wire, so you never have to worry about catching the wires when you put the pin back in, because it just won't happen.
Which is good. That'll save you killing wires or batteries. So
We've done that a few times, so
Yeah.
I can assure you. All right, so I mean, all pretty much the same except that nice long hand guard there. I'll stroke that a couple more times
extra.
for extra inches, but solid blaster, and now with probably a little bit more extra weight.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't heavy enough before, man. So, yeah, if you like your blaster with, you know, with some
Length.
and weight, awesome.
You can still get M-lock Picatinny section. So if you want a grip or a little Picatinny section, so you can chuck a bipod on there,
Oh yeah.
you can still do that.
So your lower here, that's all M-lock.
Yeah.
There's more and more M-lock coming out.
Yeah.
It's becoming a lot more popular, and I find the M-lock stuff does just fit nicely and clean without having all the bulky. If you like your Picatinny, because there's a lot more Picatinny stuff available, but as we bring more M-lock stuff's quite clean. So you just bang on, it just looks very nice, clean. And
more and more gun manufacturers are moving to M-lock over your straight Picatinny just for weight savings.
and just looks good. Anyway, that's it.
Let's go.
Long boy, let's go see
Have a
how
crack.
it performs, and we'll get happy then. Hey guys, so back here at our range with the LDT ACR, no SCAR DMR. There's too many BC 1, 2, 3, man, it's late. So the DMR just has that extra bit of handguard hanging on the front. Let's go and see how that extra bit of length for
With
this
your
fella.
LDX blue box and stainless barrel.
Oh yeah. I've shot it a couple of times. I'm running out of gel here. So the mags, for those of us that haven't seen it, through the top, nice and easy to feel. You're back in action. Okay. All right, let's try some singles. you got something stuck in there. Yes, we did. Alright.
Always make sure your chrono's turned on before trying to fire through it.
That's right. Because I've done that before. Alright. Got a few more just to make sure. Damn, son. Look at these numbers. That's some beautiful numbers.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 360s. I mean, we got some 370s in there, 350s, 360s, but yeah, the 360 mark. That's some pretty decent, and I think rounds.
Yeah, your 14s.
14.5. So
Probably needs a bit of a charge too, the battery.
yeah, battery's not great. Wasn't too bad, but it was a little bit on the lower end.
That's versus guys who need to start charging batteries.
Yeah, man. These exports workers over here, I don't know what they do half the time.
North Lakes charge their batteries.
Alright, so look, numbers speak for themselves. That is a great blaster out of the box. For those that want to use it for, you know, certain fields that don't allow over 330 or whatever, you can probably go down a little bit, get a different spring or whatever in it, or just even use some smaller gels. Possibly that'll drop your FPS. But this is your high-end blaster. You want something decent. You want something that's going to hit hard. That you're going to go to a field that you're really going to knock them. Awesome blaster. I mean, straight out of the box. That's kicking ass. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, stop and think. Put that sucker in the bag. Make sure you take it from to the field safely. Keep up those great numbers. Keep the hobby going. Thank you very much. Keep fighting, guys, in the other states. We'll get there eventually. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time with some more goodies.